We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Dwight Gooden will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Andrelton Simmons is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Dylan Bundy gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Bernie Williams. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 3. Fouled away. A ball and a strike. Williams is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
So striding in, Tino Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 28 on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Striding forward now, Jose Canseco. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Still only one out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4. At the plate, Tim Raines. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And that misses 1-1. Bundy, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
In now, number 39. And he takes ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Outside. 3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Upton. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in enough.
Digging in, Alfonso Soriano. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yankees 4 and the Angels nothing. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 to Rendon.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Raines is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That's it.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The next 1-2 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So he got him swinging. Shohei Ohtani goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, number 18. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Ohtani looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W on this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Derek Jeter swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. The 1-1. Is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Yanked on the ground down the line. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Next for the Yankees.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tino Martinez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a ball 1-0. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a move over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
The 1-1 pitch.
8-2.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball. Here's Albert now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Standing in, Jahmai Jones. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Number 33.
Max Stassi stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Angel. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Tim Raines. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting. Number 39.
Plate now is the designated hitter, number 39. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Pujols is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Counts even to Trout 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Again, a 1-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Simmons dives. What a stop. What a play.
Now batting, number 18.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 18. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Tino Martinez. He singled his last time up. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
2-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Yanks strand a pair. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Anthony Rendon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Raines is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Shohei Ohtani comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. Ohtani, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. One run, just one hit, one error for the Angels so far. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. In now, Albert Pujols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Angels draw a bit closer, thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jose Canseco. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Standing in, Tim Raines. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So digging in now, number 39. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso.
Drilled to first, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher,
Into the box, Jorge Posada. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging strike on the slider.
1-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Now at the plate, Jahmai Jones will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Stassi sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. David Fletcher is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, number 18. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The 1-0 is a fastball whiffed on for a strike. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound? Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
So stepping in, Bernie Williams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. Out into right center. Well hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, Tino Martinez popped him up. Stassi is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Jose Canseco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Canseco is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's all set for the start of the inning, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Martinez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The center fielder,
so 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
The count 1-1.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate.
now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Barehanded for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. Felix Pena comes on to pitch now, hoping.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 64, Felix Pena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 39 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Alfonso Soriano. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball that side.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball.
Up high, 2-1 now. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Pena has tossed more than 60 innings on the year and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a fastball is foul tipped, but held onto behind the plate, and he becomes a strikeout victim as there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-1. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 8.
And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Line drive to left. Raines is in his tracks now as he makes.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound,
Now pitching,
and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Ready now, number 18. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Two and two.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Bernie Williams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Tino Martinez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Jahmai Jones. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Mendoza was born in Panama. This is his first year at the big league level. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
A ball and a strike now. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ball even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Martinez has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. New York put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Dwight Gooden wins his 17th game of the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Dylan Bundy couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.